Okie dokie. How do I get rid of a radical? That's right. Square both sides. See how easy this is? So easy. So I get x equals 25. Now, here's the problem with solving these algebraically and not graphically. We get what's called extraneous solutions. You must tell me if it is an extraneous solution or not. The only way you can do that is to check your answer. So, does the square root of 25 equal 5? Why, yes, it does. So, therefore, this is a correct answer. Number 2. I have to get the radical term by itself first, so I'm going to add 2 to both sides. This adds up to 0. I get square root of v equals 10. I have to square both sides. Therefore, v equals 100. I have to check it. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Does negative 2 plus square root of 100 equal 8? Oh, I better scoot this out. No. You had your chance. You had your chance. Hey. All right, I'll take $5.
No. You can have Starbucks $3.50 on it.
Okay, I'll do that.
It's in my car.
All right, just bring it in tomorrow. Or, yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. Bring it in tomorrow. So, doesn't mean we as teachers stop working. We teachers work round the clock 7 days a week. What? Because I have so much work that 24 hours a day isn't enough. That's a good one. I can't watch Hoarders. I just can't watch Hoarders because it makes because it's too much like me. I would classify myself as a very mild hoarder. Everything, man. Everything. No, I said mild. I'm a mild hoarder. I'm a mild hoarder. No, it's tiny. That's what the problem is. I had this huge farmette type of thing, and then I moved into this tiny little 1500s. In fact, I just rented a storage place. I gotta move some stuff out. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I got a lot of stuff. Does anybody have any questions what I'm doing here? It's going to get it's going to get a little more complicated in a second here. If you knowingly have a deadly disease, yes. Sorry, my fault. Language. Shut up, doorknob. I never tell my students shut up or call them doorknobs. What?
It's a hoarder-like video.
I'm teaching. You have to wait.
It's 4 seconds.
Just, we'll do it after I'm done teaching.
You heard it right now. Play on loop. You should have been slides.
Actually, we can hook it up to the projector. Check. 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 We have to check. Check. I don't know. Ask Al Fernkin. Okay, so number 6. Number 6 is our first quadratic that we. All right, so it starts to get a little bit harder here. To solve a quadratic equation, okay, how many different methods do we have? You could use factoring. You could use quadratic formula. You could use completing a square. Or you can just be really super smart and use a brain. So the first thing you have to do to solve a quadratic equation is what? That's right, get 0 on one side. So we're going to add 30 to both sides. We're going to subtract 11b from both sides. So I get 0 on this side. I get b squared minus 11b plus 30. Okay, I'm going to factor this in my head because it's so easy. 0 equals b minus 6, b minus 5. Set each one of those quantities equal to 0, and I know that b equals 5 and b equals 6. What do I have to do before I finish? That's right. Check each one of them. Does negative 30 plus 11 times 5, does that equal 5? Well, let's see. That should be 30. Okay, negative 30 plus 55 is 25. And that indeed checks. So this one works. Now we got to check 6. Wow, is this a pain in the butt or what? Okay, check. Does the square root of negative 30 plus 11 times 6, does that equal 6? Well, let's see. 66, so that's the square root of 36. Does indeed work. So both of those work. Check, 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 check. It checks. Isn't it fun? This is fun, 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 fun. Look like Tony Two Toes. Okay, number 7. See, square both sides. Oh my gosh, what do we have? How do we square b minus 2 squared? Well, we're going to have to FOIL it, right? b minus 2 times b minus 2 equals 4b minus 11. We're going to have to FOIL. Let's see, b squared minus 2b minus 2b plus 4 equals 4b minus 11. It was either, I know who did that. So b squared minus 4b plus 4 equals 4b minus 11. I have a quadratic, so I have to get 0 on one side, so I'm going to subtract 4b, subtract 4b. Be careful, line up your proper terms. And I'm going to add 11. Add 11. So I get b squared minus 8b plus 15 equals 0. I could easily factor this. b minus 5 minus 3. So I get v equals 3 and v equals 5. And of course, what do we have to do? Try. Check, 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 check. Does 3 minus 2 equal the square root of 4 times 3 minus 11? See, 3 minus 2 is 1. This would be square root of 12 minus 11 is 1. Square root of 1 is 1. Check, 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 check. 3 works. Check number 2. Does 5 minus 2 equal, let's see, square root of 4 times 5 minus 11? See, does 3 equal 20 minus 11 is square root of 9? And yes, it checks. Check, 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 check. Okay, last one I'm doing. Last problem I'm doing for the semester.
Your hair looks nice.
Hey, I just worked on it for a long time. Okay, I have to get the square root term. It's a wig. Let's see. Plus n. So I get square root of 15 minus 2n equals n minus 6. Square both sides. So I get 15 minus 2n, and you have to FOIL that. I get n squared minus 12n plus 36. Subtract 15, add 2n. Let's see, add 2n, subtract 15. So I get 0 equals n squared minus 10 plus 21. Another easy factor 1. N minus 7, n minus 3. So n equals 3 and n equals 7. So what do we have to do? That's right. Check, 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 check. We'll check 3 first. Does negative 3 plus the square root of 15 minus 2 times 3 equal negative 6? Let's see, negative 3 plus 15 minus 6 is 9, square root of 9. Does that equal negative 6? No, it does not. This equals 0. So 3 does not work. You have to cross it out, and you have to put extraneous solution on it. Otherwise, you will not get credit. Now we have to check 7. Check, 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 check.
Why don't you actually write out
Check, 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 check. I'll mark it wrong.
It's not going to write it at all.
Minus 2 times 7, does that equal negative 6? See, negative 7 plus 14 square root of 1, does that equal? Yes, it does. Check, check, check. So this one works. Am I done? I am done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. What? Yeah, I did. This is negative 6. It checks. Check, 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 checks. Check, check. Okay, questions, comments, concerns? We got a quiz on this next Tuesday.
Hey, can we do a computer quiz though? 'Cause we all do really
No,
well at that.
no, 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 no.